Hello, everybody. Technovoid back here with Hamsterwings, everybody's favorite Pokemon analyst, for the Trouble Double Drafts Semifinals of Season 3.
Yo.
How you doing?
It is that.
It is that. How you feeling?
I'm tired.
You tired? I'm also tired. That's okay. We've got a match between you and Co leading off this week. What are we looking at here? Boys, tell me about it.
Dude, there's a Ditto.
There is a Ditto. He is here.
I think he was just there to copy Melmetal.
It's very possible. Ditto actually, he didn't. I don't think he brought it last time in quarters because he only played 2 matches against Chimichangle, but he also had a Ditto team on against Chimichangle as well.
No.
He just bringing it. Interesting to note, though. I assume this might happen in this match. Ko using Choice Scarf on Ditto, unaware if it copies item as well. Is he just using Choice Scarf to transform as soon as possible? Because Imposter does exist.
What are you talking about?
So like his Ditto copies a Pokemon of yours in this match, spoilers, and then he asks if it copies item as well.
I don't think he asked that.
Oh no?
I think someone else asked that.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So looking at this match, we're not seeing Shaman. That's probably fine. I mean, looking at this team, there's not much that Shaman...
There's no Shaman because this one's Trick Room. This one's full Trick Room.
Full Trick Room, sure. And honestly, what does Shaman even beat here? I'm not sure there's much.
Gastrodon.
Okay, yeah. There is, of which there is none.
Yeah. So, like, I realized a severe problem coming into this battle.
Uh-huh.
I hard lose to Talonflame. Like, no matter what I run, I hard lose to Talonflame.
I was also noticing that when I was looking at your guys' teams.
Yeah.
Talonflame is very rough. I mean, you mentioned this to me in chat. If Talonflame also got priority fire moves, you would be fucked.
Basically, I was like, I know he's gonna bring Talonflame every match, which sucks, and that means I need to bring Rocky Helmet Runerigus every match and make him hit it. Because I have to take away Gale Wings.
So how are you gonna accomplish that? What's your...
I get lucky.
I see. So do you have a strategy
make really good calls.
What's your baseline strategy going into this?
My baseline strategy is that probably if Heracross is out, he's gonna Brave Bird it. I hope.
Uh-huh.
So then I would swap it to Runerigus.
I see. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I'm not sure Como is a huge threat to you. You have a lot of resistance.
I think Como is a huge threat to me.
Really? Why?
What do you mean why? I don't know whether it's going to be physical or special. I don't know whether it's going to Omni Boost. It's going to sit there and like Iron Defense Body Press. Como destroys me too.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, kinda.
I guess where I'm coming from, I didn't even realize that it could be physical, mainly because Ko's never run it physical this season.
Yeah, I know he hasn't, but it very much can be physical.
That's true.
I ran it physical almost every week in Season 1.
Yeah, that's true. I'm looking here at Talonflame and Metagross, and I'm seeing those as big threats. Grimmsnarl is... Annoying. It's not really a threat, and... Yeah, I guess Como too. Coming from your side, your win cons, I mean, Melmetal's a big one, obviously. It's got
Melmetal has Ground EMZ.
Ground EMZ in this one, yeah. Who else? I mean, I guess Runerigus to some extent, right?
Sorta.
Yeah, because is he your primary Trick Roomer? Him and Oranguru, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, Heracross feels like it could do a lot of work here.
Potentially.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's jump right into the match. Wait, there's a Ditto.
Yeah.
There it is. So leading off with a double support, sort of.
Sorta.
Sort of a double support. What is Fornus doing in this match? So it goes for the fake out on the Oranguru. Oranguru does have inner focus, which means that it is not going to be affected by that fake out. Getting a burn, that's good, because you've just eliminated the possibility of it being a physical attacker.
Maybe.
Yeah, and you get the Trick Room up. In comes Melmetal, which makes a ton of sense.
Double out to Melmetal here because I see Clanging Scales and I see that he didn't go for the Z move, so I'm like, he's probably special. So I go into Melmetal and I'm like, he's not gonna Focus Punch me or something.
Yeah.
And now I predict either Protect or switching out on the Grimmsnarl side, so I go straight for Como.
But Como
also switches out.
It's the double switch. You get the ally switch, which unfortunately doesn't do much. The ice punch, not going to do much against that. That is a resist.
The ally switch was intended to sack Oranguru to start getting momentum.
Right.
But it didn't work out that way.
And he...
I scout for high horsepower. I mean, I know he has high horsepower because he's my Pokemon.
Yeah.
But really what I wanted to know is force him to use moves multiple times so I could see if it was choice scarfed.
Okay.
This was a good switch.
That was a really good switch. He bringing in Talonflame, they're very smart. So yeah, he goes for high horsepower again. Pretty clear that he is choiced at this point.
Yeah, which is bad because now my Trick Room's gone.
Yeah,
which means his is fast.
Yes. Luckily, you do have Protect Trick Room here, and he's going to go for the U-turn, getting rid of his thing. Double getting rid of it, because now he has Wandering Spirit. Of course, he will come back
Actually,
in.
like, very impactful that my Runerigus now has Flame Body.
Wait, it had Flame Body, not Gale Wings?
Yeah, it had Flame Body.
Huh, interesting. That's super strange. But
I
yeah.
assume that's why he put it in instead of Metagross, was to get my Melmetal burned.
Ah, I see. Okay, yeah.
But now I have Ditto burned, so his high horsepower really isn't doing much. But I flinch because of the fake out.
Yeah. That's not great. You're now a little bit behind. Bringing in Tentacruel, the burn is basically going to make Ditto not too useful unless it like comes in on a Goodra.
I actually protected here because I thought his Grimmsnarl was going to protect. Because, I mean, I have double Iron Bash.
Sure.
So now I'm operating under... His Grimmsnarl probably doesn't have Protect.
But for Grimmsnarl doesn't have Protect. Okay. Yeah. So he goes for the Scald. That's going to do a lot of damage to Runerigus. Runerigus does not appreciate special attacks very much. Still living, though. It's very strong. Comes back in. Destiny Bond. Not quite. Not quite.
Destiny Bond, just in case you happen to go for it. Ice Punch really doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, man. Reflect hurts.
Kamo's tanky. He has a Reflect.
And now the Flamethrower is going to do a bunch to you. He is going to protect there. What are you going to do here? Oh, he's going to fake out. Okay, so you're not going to do anything. Fucking Grimmsnarl.
Yeah.
Good body press there, though, I think. I don't think that would have killed, but I think potentially after burn?
No, it wouldn't have killed.
Not even after burn? Okay.
No.
In comes Metagross again. Nice crit there. Nice crit on the body press. Double Iron Bash finally gonna kill.
That was just in case he happened to switch. I didn't want to Ice Punch that slot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So at this point, you very much need to get Trick Room up, but who knows if you're going to get a chance.
Yeah, I kind of just assumed he wouldn't let me. But I figured I had to go for it, kind of.
Just in case.
He actually totally lets me.
And it works out. Nice. Alright, so Runerigus putting in his 2 cents. In comes back Ditto again. Imposter transformed with the Choice Scarf, meaning you win this one this time.
Yep.
Bye-bye. But Talonflame sitting out here is very bad. Now here's... I have a question about this next turn. So you bring in Heracross here, and under Trick Room, without priority, you would definitely be moving first against Talonflame, right?
Yeah.
So why not Rock Blast it there?
I don't have Rock Blast.
Oh. Okay. Even though you knew Talonflame was gonna come?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you What are you running on Heracross?
Then? I don't have Rock Blast because close combat kills it from like 50.
Oh, okay. But it doesn't quite kill from there. Okay, so yeah, now here you are.
So now close combat will kill it.
Why now?
Because it took recoil.
Oh, did it take recoil? Okay, yeah. But now you're out of Trick Room, which is really bad.
I still have another turn.
Right, but Talonflame is gone, and it's not coming back before that Trick Room ends.
Yeah, and Grimmsnarl gets a free fake out on my Heracross, so I protect it.
Yeah, he can't obviously do it against Runerigus, but he goes for the Darkest Lariat.
Yep, takes himself out.
And gets the burn. Nice. That's really awesome.
Yeah. But
not that it mattered.
See, I'm pretty much I lost.
Here. Yeah. There's nothing Heracross can do at this point. Against the Talonflame. Do you have to go for the double protect here? You kind of do, right? Yeah.
Yep.
But it fails. So that is a dead boy. That's the 4x. You're -1.
I mean, if I did get the double protect there, I probably could have won.
Okay. Now that's interesting. Was that into a Metagross? Was that what happened there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I knew Talonflame would die to recoil.
Why not go for it again here?
Why not go for what again?
The fire.
Because Metagross wasn't there.
Right, but it was doing more damage than Sludge Bomb.
I just picked a random move because it was over.
Oh. Okay, fair enough. I am interested. Who asked?
Differential doesn't count in this.
Yeah, that's true. I want to know who asked about the item.
Maybe it was Stormy.
No, it was post structure.
No, it was post structure.
Post structure, yeah. Okay. All right. So I mean, yeah, fucking Ko coming in. What was why was his? Why did he win this one? Like, that sounds weird. Like, why did he win this one? But I'm just saying, like, what did he have this game that made you lose? Like, is it just that he played around your trick room well and stalled it out when he needed to? Or?
I think he played around my trick room kind of poorly, actually.
Oh, okay. So then what do you think gave him the upper hand here?
I think my team in general is at a disadvantage. Like, his is a lot better. Like, his draft is really good, but also I just played badly.
Okay, fair enough. What do you have any like mistakes?
I think he played better than me, like just straight up.
Do you have any mistakes in mind?
Not really, because like all of my mistakes that like looked really bad, I had reasons for all of them. So, like, I don't think I would have changed how I played.
Okay, fair enough. All right, moving.
Like basically, I'm saying no matter what, I would have lost.
Okay, alright, fair enough. Moving into the next one. So this time, you actually called this pretty well, because this time he's got the Gastrodon and you have the Shaman.
Yeah, no Trick Room this time, because I got Shaman and Morpeko.
Morpeko! Dude, Renorigus, though, coming in again, my boy.
I mean, I kind of need him.
What a beautiful C tier. I love him. So this time we're replacing that Ditto out for that Clefairy, and Gastrodon's coming in instead of... Tentacruel. What is they do for him? So what's Gastrodon for? Gastrodon beats Gastrodon.
I mean, Gastrodon's just good.
Sure.
Good Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean it does a number on Melmetal and Magmortar.
Melmetal, Magmortar,
Morpeko.
It has Ice Beam. It beats Renorigus.
Yeah, it beats Renorigus. Yeah, and then Clefairy obviously offers what Clefairy offers. Losing the Ditto, I don't think is huge. Like, I think that's sort of like a very much.
I think it's an upgrade.
Yeah. On your side, you obviously, since you're not running Trick Room, you do have Fast Bonds this time. Shaman, very, very good against Gastrodon. Also gets Earth Power, which is nice against Metagross again. Does it take care of anything else? What else is it running?
Shaman just kind of has its stabs. I mean, like Air Slash is just great in general.
Yeah, that's true. Air Slash when it goes first is fantastic. And then Morpeko is here for, I guess, Talonflame?
It's here to, like, fake out Talonflame.
Fake out Talonflame. Fake out and...
or just, like, be my lead, because it's a good lead.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's see how it goes. You got that Morpeko out front and a Shaman. Ooh, leading with the Shaman. And he leading with the Metagross. That's very good for you. And he's got
and then I see that he sees my ground EMZ, and I'm like, oh no.
And he's like, ah, fuck, he's gonna switch, and then he don't switch.
And then I was like, he didn't even protect.
Yeah, he sure didn't. And you go for the Air
Slash. I went for Air Slash, calling the switch into Komao. Or Talonflame. Rather, it was Talonflame, because ground EMZ.
Right.
So now just regular Earth Power, because I still think he's gonna switch, and he doesn't.
He doesn't switch, which means he lives that... Forpeko says bye-bye, have some negative stats.
And now I know that Shaman's dead, because he Ice Punched it.
Right, yeah, so that's bye-bye to Shaman, which is not
great.
great.
So at this point, I'm like, I think I already lost. Like, legitimately.
Yeah, I mean, losing... Okay, so now he's got the Wandering Spirit. Oh, man, now you see his items. He's actually running a Lumberry this time, not the light clay. I wonder if he's a rest set this time. Who's to say?
And this is also important that he stops Morpeko's speed boost. Because I would have been faster than... My point was, I knew Metagross was going to protect, so I wanted to get the speed boost on the other slot to outspeed it next turn.
Yeah, but he brings in the ground type, which is, you know, big bad for you. Now you got the speed boost, although...
Yeah.
It's not really as important now. Gastrodon is just out here. It's not going to be dying anytime soon.
I can't kill Gastrodon anymore. Shaman died for no reason due to a really good call out.
And the fake out comes out, and that's probably it for Forpeko. All things considered.
I should have just blown the Z move. It was a bad choice not to.
Yeah, I mean, you were. I guess I understand why you didn't. You were worried about the same thing as happening in the previous game, where you just waste your Z move on Talonflame, because that literally that exact same thing happened. So the tilt was just progressing from the previous game.
I don't think it was tilt. I think it was just.
You didn't see him not switching on that. Yeah.
It was just a no drawback play to switch out. Like, even if he switched out, he lost less.
This Como never dies to anything.
Yeah, it's got friend guard. It's got its friend guarding it.
And now he's follow meing. Of course, you do have Magmortar here, which means that you get those spread moves.
Magmistar.
Nightshade. Doing some decent damage. Bringing Gastrak.
I'm gonna miss this Clefairy 1,000 times.
Yeah. This is actually really funny. I want to give props to Ko here for this, given the fucking use of this Storm Drain.
Yeah.
Which is...
I mean, I knew this was a thing.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of thought he would use it at some point.
It never occurred to me, but that's so hilarious. Of course, you
literally only know about it because of stupid max raid battles.
But yeah, I mean, he's losing the healing on Gastrodon, but that's honestly not a big problem. Of course, you coming in here with this clutch-ass Memento at low...
I mean, it's not that clutch.
It was pretty clutch. Like, if there was a way to come back, it was that Memento.
I don't think so.
I mean, the fucking, what's it called? Fourgeist? What is it called? Runerigus wasn't doing anything else in this match. So I think it was a good play. I like that Memento a lot. So double Iron Bash is going to take out this Clefairy. However, you're going to be Earth powered.
Weird to me that his Gastrodon's so slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. But yeah, I mean, at 2x right now, without that Memento, you'd be very dead right now. This does let you get an extra differential. I mean, you were saying yourself that the differential doesn't really matter, but, you know, it's worth saying, I think. It's cool.
Yeah. He went straight for the Goodra. Goodra's going to take out the Talonflame.
So Grimmsnarl, not Grimmsnarl. Well, Grimmsnarl and Como-O are really bad. Actually, all of his Pokemon besides Gastrodon are in a really bad spot right now. But being faster basically means that you are kind of screwed. Okay, interesting. Why'd you do that, if I may ask?
Because I thought it was going to protect.
Okay. Alright, fair enough, yeah. I mean, Ko is very good at doing the protects.
He very often brings in Metagross to protect.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but at this point, Grimmsnarl, Como-O, and Metagross are all in a really, really bad shape to die from any hit. Of course, without Trick Room, you are very slow. And the Zen Headbutt here is going to flinch you, which ends that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So another 2 victory from Ko.
I mean, I had a win con there. It was the stupidest win con of all time.
What, the Shaman?
No. At this point. The win con was to keep tanking hits from Metagross because he really doesn't do that much damage to Melmetal, and just keep double Iron Bash flinching the Gastrodon.
Yeah, that would have worked, because if you could prevent it from using Earth Power on you, anything that comes in after Gastrodon will die.
Yeah.
Because Como's at 1, Grimmsnarl is gonna die to a double Iron Bash, and Metagross...
I mean, this is one of those games that, like, doesn't seem close, but I think it was sort of close.
It was pretty... I think both of these matches were actually more close than maybe...
The first one was very visibly close. Both of his Pokemon had a combined, like, 20% HP.
Yeah. No, that one was really close. I think both of these matches were really close, but Ko's still coming in again. I mean, first just destroying Chimichangle, and now beating you, too. I mean, like...
Yeah, I mean, he's
nuts.
Playing super good.
Playing very well. So, Ko, if you decide to come back next season, you're probably not going to be a quick ball, all things considered. Probably going to be moving on up the ranks. So, Ko moving on into finals. Meanwhile, Lazadin and Jaws. So we got G-Max Ttars versus Jaws of Victory. How are we looking at these fights, boys? We got the Sand Team, and we got Gligar, boys.
We got... I think for the first time ever, no Victini.
Yeah. That's true. All of Jaws' A tiers have always been coming to a match. Although, you know, honestly, I don't blame him for not bringing Victini. There's a lot of rocks here.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I heard a comment.
Oh, comment. Yeah. I don't know. Looking here, what are we seeing? I mean.
I like Tangrowth here.
Yeah, Tangrowth is fun. Fuck, I don't know.
He has like his trio of cancer.
The Gligar, Umbreon, and Tangrowth.
Yeah.
Very true. Mega Mawile I feel like a very, like, I don't think the pick is interesting in that, like, obviously Mega Mawile is going to come, but, like, Mega Mawile absolutely destroys about half this team and gets, like, walled out by the other half.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, like, it doesn't do anything to, like,
I think the word is, like, Mega Mawile is, like, just volatile here.
It's very volatile, that's a good way to put it, because it's very, very weak to, you know, ground, which...
It's weak to everything that it beats.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, and it's slow. But of course, Lazadin also has a bunch of slow things. He might even potentially be running Trick Room, although my guess is with Dracozolt and Excadrill, possibly not, but possibly still yes. Dracozolt can still be a hustle set. How are we feeling about this one?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Off team preview, I don't really know what to say.
Okay.
I feel like Steven struggles to kill Bronzong.
Steven has some big trouble at Bronzong, yeah. Toxicroak is... I guess the fighting stab is nice.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Otherwise, I'm
also
not...
fake out support to stall out Sand or Trick Room.
Sure. I feel like Diancie is somewhat of a problem for him, because if Rotom and Mawile go down, I'm not sure he has an answer to it. Although I guess that's true with a lot of stuff. If those two go down, he doesn't have an answer.
It kind of happens.
Yeah. I mean, I generally feel like he doesn't have an answer to a lot of these Pokemon if those two go down, because a lot of his team here is very sort of stally. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how it plays out. GLHF, dude. We got starting with Lucario. This is, I think, Lucario's second come to a match, I believe.
Is it really?
I believe it's his second time. James A. Gligar Field, Toxicroak, Cleveland. Very good. Alright, so leading off with a Protect. That's a fair call. Calm Mind. Use some Lucario sets, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Lucario gets Nasty Plot also.
Nice. So Sandstorm Drain Punch is going to say, hey, I don't really care about your boosts. You're probably dead. Brick Break expecting the things.
Yeah, probably actually like strictly prepped for screens.
And there they go.
Hey, there they are.
There they are. A little bit too fast. So in comes Dracozolt. Dracozolt is somewhat of an issue, but Lucario is down.
Dracozolt behind a screen in the sand is like it's a problem.
Yeah. Luckily those
Hopefully the screen is gone.
Screen is gone. So Dracozolt cannot Bolt Beak this Gligar, which means okay, well it's gonna protect.
One went into the chat and typed big booby.
Big booby. That's Stormy Sunshine. No surprise. So the double protect here to sort of predict out. So the Brick Break is continuing.
Kind of leaves him vulnerable though.
Yeah. But at this point, okay, so
going to the Mega there to drop his defenses, even though Bullet Punch has been revealed.
Does it actually drop its defense?
Yes.
Huh. Well, now it's got some defense.
Yeah, now it got it all back. Tailwind here is a good call, definitely.
Yeah, the Bullet Punch still coming out, not even going to do 50.
Yeah, I mean, it would have done double that.
Yeah. And the Dazzling Gleam is, of course, going to take out the Toxicroak. Toxicroak is under no situation surviving that. Rock Slide. So here's the thing about the fossils. They don't do very much damage when they're not using their Bolt Beak fishes, right?
No, they really don't.
They really don't have that much damage. So
he's gonna get up screens of his own now.
Okay, and he's landing. I don't know.
Which means he resists Diamond Storm, which he did not go for.
Yeah, I don't know if stalling this out is the right play. Of course, well, that's very good. So Rotom has now taken out the Mega Diancie, which is pretty fucking huge. Gligar.
I'm really surprised he didn't go for Earthquake before while protecting.
Sure, yeah.
Or nice. Just go for it right out, just because you know the Diancie's gonna take out the Croagunk. Toxicroak.
So Bolt Beak is going to do a ton here.
That's through Reflect, man. That does so much damage.
It's nuts. And then that crit is huge.
I don't think it is.
No?
He had like 13% health.
No, wait, was the crit on...
It was on Rotom.
Oh, was the crit on Rotom?
Yeah.
Critical hit. No, it was on Gligar.
Really? It showed on Rotom.
Let's go back a turn.
Am I blind? Maybe I'm just blind.
If
it's on Gligar, then that's important.
That's very important because he had out two things that would have taken a lot of damage. It wouldn't have killed, but like it would put Steven in a very good spot for Mawile coming in. So the Bolt Beak is almost going to take that out. It might have even killed there. So no, it shows on Gligar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it just crit both of them.
Oh, did it? Nice.
That's why I was confused. It crit both of them.
There you go. Okay, so in comes Umbreon here. Missing out on that earthquake damage, pretty big. Baby Doll Eyes real smart.
Let's go, Baby Doll Eyes Tech.
Baby Doll Eyes Tech, because it's like since it's
the Z with Tangrowth. This is not gonna kill. There's no way that's gonna kill.
He's got that Chopal. He's got that Protect. Not through Protect. Not with Chopal. I
think that was what, Focus Blast.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's Focus Blast.
I think he shows it later.
Yeah.
I think it's Focus Blast.
Yeah. Yeah, the Baby Doll Eyes was supposed to go on that T-Tar, but it doesn't. Which puts Excadrill in a very good spot right now. No, but seriously, that
Baby Doll Eyes is a very good niche counter move to teams like Lazadin's.
Yeah, because it's like it's fast, and especially with something like Dracozolt, it needs to be going first to be doing the bulk of its damage and be having just both priority and
oh my gosh,
damage lowering.
That's like the second time I've seen that in my life. Focus Blast getting the Spadef drop.
Switches right out, so it doesn't really matter too much. Going for another Baby Doll Eyes. He's loving it. He's loving it so much. X's are going to come in on the Umbreon. Gonna do a decent, not that much. So still a lot for an Umbreon, but it's nice to see. Bronzong coming back in here.
Umbreon really doesn't have the best physical defense.
Yeah. So Tangrowth is going to die here. If it didn't, that would have been very, very good for Steven. But Steven's in a really bad spot right now because Excadrill just beats the Mawile, I think, even at 0.4 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he switches it out, which could be very good because if he goes for the play rough here. Oh!
I mean, why would you play rough
Oh, interesting. That's true. But that's the double kill. That's very good.
Lazadin's in a great position.
Huh?
But now Lazadin.
Yeah, Lazadin's in an amazing position because he just gets a double in with Excadrill, which is very, very fast. There's not much he can do. He has to. Yeah, I guess does he protect? He has to sort of protect them. I guess he doesn't protect them Mawile. Mawile barely living. Can he get the kill? No, because he goes for the. I mean, that makes sense that he did that. I think. Do you disagree?
I don't know. I think it depended on a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean the Baby Doll Eyes in on the Excadrill makes sense.
Crit, that's a big crit.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. At this point, Jaws is not in a great. That's end of game. That's end of game. So Lazadin gonna go ahead and win the first match here. Moving into the next one. We got Jaws versus Lazadin again. What's different? We're seeing Steelix and Cradley come in versus, I guess it was Lucario and I don't know who else. It was some Excadrill, thank you. What does that do for Lazadin? I mean, having his other Mega, very useful if it can get the defense boost it needs. Cradley, I guess would. I'm not even sure what Cradley would be here for, but Victini's here to counter it.
I mean, it doesn't really counter it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Victini actually seems like this is about the best shot Victini could have at beating one of Lazadin's teams, because with the Steelix and Bronzong and Cradley, good call from Jaws bringing it in here. So the AAA tiers are back. Toxicroak has been replaced by Victini. Otherwise, Jaws' team looking pretty much the same.
Yeah, and I mean, Gligar's just good here.
Gligar is quite good. What does Cradley do for him here?
I mean, it sucks up Hydro Pumps.
I guess from the Rotom, yeah. That did hurt him last game. He did have the Diancie to die to that.
A decent wall into his team, aside from Mawile, basically.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think Steelix is just such a solid pick, just because it forces Jaws to play ahead on what the mega is. Otherwise, the teams are pretty similar. Lazadin definitely looking like he could be running Trick Room this game, though.
Yeah,
for sure. Team.
Oh my gosh, I'm yawning.
You're yawning, dude. What, you trying to tell me Trouble Double Draft Season 3 Semifinals isn't interesting enough for you?
No, I'm trying to tell you that I got like 2 hours of sleep.
Well, that's unfortunate. Dude,
I think it's the second week of the row that happened.
Jaws is got them good nicknames.
Immediately doubles out into your boy Steelix and does a lot of damage. Just a lot.
Dude, he got that Z-Celebrate, dude.
Yeah, and I mean,
he faced.
Steven is in kind of a scary position, because if he loses this Umbreon, all those stats are just gone.
Indeed.
I'm kind of surprised he switched out there, all things considered. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just target whatever was going to come into the Umbreon slot.
Yeah. I Invict.
And that baffles me too. I'm very surprised he didn't just head smash like into the Umbreon
into the Umbreon slot. Yeah, because whatever was coming in on the Umbreon was needed to have some damage taken out on it. The trick now, this is hilarious. That choice scarf. Is very. I love like boosted Victini with trick choice scarf. It's very funny. So at this point, Jaws is arguably in a very good position, because sure, the Storm Drain is going to prevent those Hydro Pumps, but I mean, Rotom can just, it can keep Will-O-Wisping and leaving with Volt Switch when it wants. Blue Flare is going to take out the sub. Very good sub there, because otherwise, Cradily would be dead as hell, right?
Maybe.
Cradily would.
I don't actually know.
So head smash here.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It certainly would have done a lot if it wasn't burned.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Now this burned Cradily trying to go for some swords dances to get its attack back. Oh, because it's attacking Cradily. That's always fun to see.
Yeah. It's got to go for Seed Bomb and stuff.
Yeah, going for another sub Focus Blast. Gonna do, honestly, not that little. It's decent. Parahacks, honestly,
how dare you run Thunder Wave on Tyranitar?
The Parahacks are actually not. Everything is gonna be slower than it, probably, anyways.
I hate bulky Thunder Wave Tyranitar. It used to be a thing, and it made me so unhappy.
Now this is actually not great, because now we have a 3x, granted it's still burned, and it is still a Cradily, but we have a 3x attack behind a sub. Meanwhile...
and who even knows who goes first right now?
Yeah.
Oh, the Trick Room's gone.
Yeah, Victini does need to take it out. The Focus Blast gonna miss. Probably wouldn't have killed.
What it does best.
Yeah, and that is... Ooh, Victini living! And the Sandstorm is down just in time to save Victini.
Yep.
So in comes Dracozolt, and I think this is a switch on Cradily as well. Honestly, probably for the best. Otherwise, it would just gonna have to keep eating Blue Flares. Whereas now, well, okay, got a burn on Blue Flare too. Focus Blast missing again.
Yep, definitely would have killed Ttars.
That's what you get. And you don't get upset, except you get upset sometimes.
I'd be upset. That was a 77% accuracy.
Yeah.
Because Victini was out there boosting it.
Was boosting it? Wide lens?
No, Victini.
Victini. Oh, yeah, you're right. Victory Star, dude. Yeah. So, yeah, Rock Slide is gonna do
I'd be pissed.
That was Victini's whole purpose.
77%'s a lot higher than 70.
And now taunting through Choice Scarf is fucking hilarious. Giga Drain is gonna take out Tyranitar, which is really nice. But now, this boy, he has to go for an attack and move, and he has to use it.
And he has to use it forever.
Forever. So the Protect coming out here, the Roost coming out here. Very, honestly, Jaws is playing this one well. He has lost, arguably he's lost Umbreon as well at this point.
Yeah.
I would say. And the Rocky Helmet damage, very nice. The magic bounce gonna reflect his own toxic back at him, but he has immunity.
I'm pretty sure I yelled at him in chat.
Yes. Yeah. Question mark? I mean, he forgot. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Stephen Pliss. Okay, so protecting. This looks like it could definitely be sort of a bait for Cradley to come in. But Cradley doesn't come in here. Not taunted.
I'm surprised he doesn't want to bring Bronzong out.
Yeah, I mean, it can only body press right now due to the choice. The Intimidate isn't really going to do anything unless it goes for Diamond Storm. Here's the Cradley. Goes for Rain Dance. Amazing final turn for Rotom, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's really good for him. Because now Ttars is out, which means we do have...
It's okay to counter weather with weather when you use your brain.
Yeah, no, that was a really smart final turn for Rotom. Especially with Cradley out. I mean, it either had to get, like, a burn or that, and... does something else on his team have burn? I don't know. Foul Play, not gonna do anything. Iron Head... Probably, maybe would have made sense to do it the other way around. Boom, that's done.
Yeah, he's gonna reverse it this turn, don't worry.
Nice.
Like, for sure this time.
Nice live. Nice live. Okay, so it's down. Jaw's in a pretty bad spot since his only healthy Pokemon is Gligar.
Yep,
Meanwhile...
his Tailwind just petered out.
Yeah, meanwhile Lazadin still has this Dracozolt. Although Dracozolt's really not going to be doing much to...
It's not fast.
Yeah.
Cradily can't set up its Swords Dance.
Bye-bye, Cradily. But the burn is going to be completely counteracted by the leftovers. Stone Edge is going to take this out. Gonna miss the Toxic there. Seed Bomb is going to do fuck all for damage.
I'm really surprised he didn't get his Tailwind back up there.
Yeah, it would have been nice for Mawile, definitely. Although I don't think it matters. Tech gonna come out, Stone Edge, I mean, that makes sense.
Does he get it up here?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so he's gonna double in because, I mean, he needs to. I mean, the Protect, you gotta call the Protect, but you also gotta, like, still go for that slot.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, and now being faster, he is going to hit the Play Rough and take that out, which is really, really good. Earthquake is going to do all the damage into Mawile, which is not great. And now we're at an interesting crossroads. Because...
yeah, so...
Let's describe what's happening here. So ideally what Jaws wants to do here is he wants to Toxic this Cradily.
Basically, it's a PP Wood, and that's all it is.
Yeah. He can, if he can Toxic it...
Jaws wins because he has more taunts than Cradily has PP in attacking moves. So the Gligar wins.
Yeah. Yeah, what it essentially comes down to...
the battle, Lazadin ends up forfeiting.
Yeah.
Because Cradily can't touch the Gligar.
Yeah. Yeah, so just for anybody who's not quite clear on what's happening here, basically, Gligar's 4 moves are Tailwind, Taunt, Roost, and Toxic. Cradily has Substitute, Swords Dance, Earthquake, and Seed Bomb. Anytime Gligar taunts the Cradily, it's forced into Earthquake or Seed Bomb. It cannot use Substitute or Swords Dance, and neither of its attacking moves do nearly enough damage to Gligar that while it is taunted, it can continue to roost the damage off every few turns. As long as he plays every taunt perfectly, Cradily will run out of PP on its both of its attacking moves, and from then on out, anytime it's taunted, it's going to hurt itself with Struggle, and it will die. And Jaws cannot lose this matchup.
Yep.
That is what happens, and they play it out for a few turns. I think at one point you say, play it out because Dimitri will be mad at me if I say one of you should forfeit.
Yeah.
Why did you think that I would be mad by that?
I don't know, because you don't like forfeits.
Well, yeah, but like this is, I mean, there is a clear winner here. Lazadin did talk about potentially just Dynamaxing for a fun joke at the end here, and sure, the DQs don't matter here, but just for anybody in the future seasons or in this season or however you want, please don't Dynamax to forfeit, because Dynamax is actually considered as a full DQ, which means that you will get the 0-6. That doesn't matter at this point in terms of winning or losing in the playoffs. but why 6-0 when you can 1-0, you know?
Yeah, because forfeiting just drops your score to 0.
Forfeiting basically says you lost all your Pokemon, all the kills you still got. A DQ, which a Dynamax counts as, basically means you killed nothing and everything died.
Yeah.
So that's just where it is. This is still going. I came in, so I was actually watching this match from my phone because I wasn't home, and I was like enjoying it, and then I saw what happened, and I was like, okay, I need to get in there and tell them that they can stop, but I couldn't log into my normal account from my phone, so I just did some random combination of letters that no one would have a password for. So I could come in and tell them. Anyway, so the win goes to Jaws there. He played this one well.
Yeah.
I mean, when it came down to it, he was really hoping he could get that Toxic off, and just stall it out that way. But he's like, I can't do that. I can still taunt it out another way. Moving into the final match between Jaws and Lazadin, down to the wire. Coming from Lazadin, we have what looks to be the same team, potentially, at least in terms of Mons. Coming from Jaws, we've actually got some pretty big mix-ups here. We got Hoopa and...
Jaws side, he's got a completely different team.
Yeah. Losing Victini again, but bringing in both Hoopa and Comfy in exchange for... is it Umbreon and Victini, I guess. Yeah. So Tangrowth continues to make sense here. Mawile and Rotom, of course, continue to make sense here. Gligar as well. I mean, I think Hoopa's usefulness does not need to be mentioned, like, at all. I think it's very clear what Hoopa does.
Yeah.
It done do the kills. What's Comfy?
Comfy's here to heal, dude.
Comfy is here to heal. I can also see Comfy really being very good against Dracozolt.
Yeah, I mean, being able to come in, being able to stop its Bolt Beak from going first.
Yeah, with the triage. And doing, quite good damage with a Draining Kiss.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. And yeah, I mean, Comfy does not need any speed investment to beat Dracozolt, which is very nice. Alright, so are we going to start this one?
Yeah.
Let's fight. It's the final countdown to see how finals is going. Pour me Punshine.
You can't make new names every time. There's a reason they don't let you talk. It's because you're spamming too many accounts.
Yeah.
Alright, turn 1, we're going to switch out Ttars into Steelix, and Reflect is going to go up. I didn't even know Pokemon got Reflect, honestly. I didn't know Tangrowth got that one.
Well, in comes Rotom.
Cotton Gin is a hilarious name, by the way.
It's very good. Honestly, the Hoopa nicknames have been choice. Grassy Terrain. That's... Huh.
Toxic from Mega Diancie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's going to do a lot. So,
I love Game 3s because it's always where people have their weird teams hidden.
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, I see why the Grassy Terrain's here, and it's to make ground-type moves do less damage. But on the other hand, he does get that residual healing from it, whereas Rotom just does not benefit.
Yeah.
And Rotom doesn't even get hit by those ground-type moves. So this is... I mean, Grassy Terrain would be good, but I don't think it's a good combination. Mawile, on the other hand, very good combination for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Grassy Terrain it gets the healing.
Also, it only reduces the power of, like, Earthquake-type moves.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, not all moves.
Yeah, sure. But, I mean, Earthquake is a big one.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. Now, so here's a problem, and that is that this, Mega Steelix exists, and Mawile...
Through Reflect, so he ignored his burn with his +3 defense? I feel like that should have killed.
It didn't.
I'm actually very surprised it didn't kill. That was a crit. Okay.
Yeah. It's questionable. Yeah, I mean, he needs to kill this thing ASAP with a special move.
Yeah, now Trick comes up, which makes it all that much scarier.
Yeah.
Tyranitar comes back in to give it its Sand Force boost. But it's mostly going for body press, so it's not really getting the boost.
Yeah, I mean...
Gonna get some Rocky Helmet chip with Tangrowth, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the Toxic, that was real big. That was real
Powder
big.
here, definitely a good call to force the Steelix to take even more chip damage.
Mm-hmm. Although, Hoopa could have definitely done some big plays here, but it goes for Guard Split.
Oh.
So, wasted turn there because his ally has already been deaded via said Rage Powder.
Flower Rangers.
Go Flower Rangers. Another Iron Defense.
Maybe a little greedy.
That's it for Ttars, but he has no real way of killing this Steelix.
He does, but I think he needs Trick Room to end before he can risk getting in Rotom.
Yeah, and not only that, but like as long as Cradley is in the back, he needs to be careful with those Hydro Pumps.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so...
Looking like he might not have Protect on Comfy if he didn't go for it there.
Yeah, Hidden Power doing fuck all.
Yeah, some super effective Hidden Power. Probably Grass, if I had to guess, to match his terrain. Never mind, it's super effective on Steelix. I don't know what type it is.
Of course, that Drain Punch is...
Super effective, did 6%.
Yeah, on a Hoopa, no less, whose like attack stat is like 160.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Burn finally going to take out that monster.
Yeah.
But only after it ravaged half of Steven's team.
Too little too late in some sense.
Mm-hmm.
Helping Hand here, gonna get that Draining Kiss off, which is gonna basically completely heal.
And actually super good here because it means Bolt Beak is reduced on both of them.
Yeah, because of the Helping Hand, yeah. Gonna kill out that.
Still gonna take him out though.
Yeah. And the Toxic not looking great for Flower Rangers here.
Yeah, he can't out-heal that forever.
The Protect, of course, going to prevent that from working. Diancie cannot Mega. It does not need to. No immunity this time.
No.
Which basically, oof, this is bad. This is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steven's basically on a timer to win this with his 2 stall Pokemon.
Yeah. So he's gonna get a
he lost.
Yeah, he's gonna get a little healing there, but it's not gonna matter. Yeah, at this point, there's nothing he can do. He has to work his way through 4 more Pokemon with a single Gligar with Earthquake. There's Toxic.
TDs have already gone out in the chat.
Ancient Power and Diamond Storm. I mean, it's living, but now it's got the 4x defense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we could just go ahead and say it. Lazadin making his way to finals. So finals is Ko versus Lazadin. We have 2 quick ballers making their way into finals.
Yeah, man.
Can't say I expected that.
Neither, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, for what it's worth, and I'm not trying to belittle what the quick balls did at all this season. I've heard some stuff in chat about like, no wonder it was 2 quick ballers. Timer balls all fucking over the place. They're all bad. I don't know, man. Anyone in timer ball should understand how hard shit every week has been.
Yeah, most people in timer ball are probably like kind of burnt out.
They're really burnt out. This is really hard having to play every single week against someone who can just easily take advantage of a single mistake and fuck you over. It's so mentally strenuous. So I just want to make that. I mean, of course, GG to Lazadin and GG to Ko. Looking forward to seeing that rematch and seeing who takes home the gold this season. First season it was meteorbower, and second season it was you, right? Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So we're definitely getting a new champion for the season. First time with playoffs. And then we also have a 3rd place matchup, another rematch between you and meteorbower.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm sure Steven is too.
Yeah.
I'm sure Steven is too. I wouldn't worry about that so much. But anyways, if you liked the video, please do click up here on the screen for the subscribe button. Right down below, you can find the finals if it is out. That'll be next week. We'll also have the 3rd place match in there. Consider liking the video, pressing the comments, you know, all those fun stuff. Share it if you want. Come to the Discord if you're not there. And Despite everyone being super tired of Pokemon, we do have a secret project coming up in just a bit here after finals. So don't forget to stay tuned to the announcements tab to see what that's going to be all about. We will see you all then. Bye-bye.
See ya.